Mutations can occur in animals naturally, such as during the replication of DNA, or they can be caused by outside influences such as radiation. An example of a mutation caused by radiation is the mutated animals found in Chernobyl. Alternatively, mutations can also be caused by bad genes, as seen in this three-eyed cow. Lily the six-legged calf. A six-legged calf named, shocker, Lily defied all expectations by not only surviving but thriving, despite the vet's prediction that it wouldn't make it. Farmer Andreas Nutty from Weissenberg, Switzerland, who owns the calf, has said that he could not bring himself to euthanize the animal as she was so full of life. Her birth was a complete surprise for the farmer, as the chances of such an occurrence are extremely rare. Despite her extra legs, Lily is able to walk and run just like any other calf. Experts believe that she may have a spinal deformity, which is what caused her to be born with 6 legs. She's otherwise healthy and happy and is being well taken care of by Nutty and his family. Unfortunately, due to the curve in Lily's spine, she may never become a normal milk cow. However, Nutty promised that as she remains healthy, she will be allowed to join the other cows on their journey to the alpine pastures this summer. Also, a male calf with the same mutation as Lily was also found in North Carolina. Megaloo, the albino whale. Megaloo is a rare Australian albino humpback whale that's well known for his unique coloration. He was first spotted in 1991 off the coast of Hervey Bay, Queensland, and since then he's been seen off the coast of Australia each year. Megaloo is believed to be in his 30s, making him one of the oldest living humpback whales in the world. Granted, he's not the only albino whale, but he is the only known albino humpback whale in the world. His white coloration is caused by a genetic mutation that prevents his body from producing melanin, the pigment that gives animals their color. Because of his unusual appearance, Megaloo has become a popular figure in Australia. A lot of people hope to catch a glimpse of him when he passes by the coast. Due to the uniqueness of Megaloo, the Australian government has given him special protection under the law. This means that anyone who harasses or disturbs him can be subject to a large fine or even jail time. In addition, a 500-meter exclusion zone has been established around Megaloo to ensure that boats and other vessels don't disturb him. Janus, the two-headed tortoise. Most mutant animals have short lifespans, with some even dying mere minutes after birth. However, Janus, the world's oldest living two-headed Greek tortoise, is a remarkable exception. At 25 years old, Janus is still going strong. This two-headed tortoise, named after the two-faced Roman god Janus, or Janus, moving on, has 2 of the most organs and body parts, except for the large and small intestines, kidneys, and bladder, which remain singular. In terms of personality, Janus is known for being quite an intriguing character. The right head tends to be more inquisitive and vibrant, with a stronger presence. Then the left head is more subdued, but is extremely greedy. Janus has spent his life as a resident of the Natural History Museum in Geneva, Switzerland, and is lavished with a special care regimen that's designed to ensure his long-term health and well-being. Every day he's given a pampering massage and is bathed in a soothing solution of green tea and chamomile extract. He's also fed a nutritious diet of organic fruits and veggies. With such a high level of care, Janus could potentially live as long as 200 years, the same as a normal Greek tortoise. Froggy, the three-headed frog. Froggy, a three-headed, six-legged frog whose abnormality may be traced back to genetic defect or pollution, was discovered in the garden of the seaside resort's Green Umbrella Nursery in the UK. One of the kids spotted the frog after he was dropped off, and the staff quickly managed to catch the frog and put it in a tank. Unfortunately, by the time the local people heard of it, the frog had already managed to escape. Loads of people came looking for Froggy, but they were left disappointed because he was nowhere to be found. The name Froggy was given by the young ones, children of only 3 or 4 years old. However, one staff member commented that they preferred to call the rare creature as the good, the bad, and the ugly, with one name for each of its heads. Shiva, the three-eyed cow. Shiva, the three-eyed mutant cow from Kolattur, Tamil Nadu, India, has become something of a celebrity, with its owner, Megaloo, even worshipping it as a deity of the Hindu god Shiva, renowned for his third eye. The Hindu god Shiva is often associated with masculinity, power, and destruction. While that may sound bad, he's also associated with asceticism, meditation, and the inner search for spiritual liberation. He's also known for his benevolence and his sense of justice and fairness. This is why many of the worshippers in the village touch the face of the cow and offer their prayers for blessings. The cow's extra eye is situated between its 2 regular eyes and is seen as a sign of good luck by the locals. They believe that the cow will bring good fortune to their lives and the whole community. The presence of the animal is seen as a privilege and a blessing by the villagers. Shiva has become a source of inspiration for many, and her story has been shared across the globe. While her extra eye may be a mystery, her presence has been a blessing for her small village in India. Mutant Cyclops. A Cyclops is known to be a mythical creature that's generally depicted as having a singular large eye in the middle of its forehead. However, these creatures are not limited to the confines of Greek mythology, for there's actually living Cyclopses in the real world. Take for example this Cyclops kitten named Claved. He suffers from the rare congenital disorder called cyclopia, in which a singular large eye is present instead of two separate eyes. The eye is usually non-functioning and the eyelids may be fused or absent. In some cases, the eye may be divided into two parts. In severe cases like Claved's, though, the nose is absent, replaced by a single nostril or a depression. Claved died shortly after he was born. Next is the Cyclops baby shark, though. The fisherman Enrique Lucero Leon was astonished when he cut open a pregnant dusky shark he caught on the Gulf of California. Inside the shark was a small Cyclops pup, which terrified him. Nevertheless, he chose to keep the specimen as memorabilia. Finally, we have the Cyclops goat born in Assam, India, which astounded locals with its unique features and longevity for its kind. It had only one ear, no eyelids or eyelashes, and an underdeveloped mouth and nose, leading the local veterinarian to believe that it would not survive long after birth. However, this mutant goat defied expectations and lived to be a major attraction in the village, with people traveling from afar and wide to see it. Medusa, the two-headed snake. Medusa is a two-headed albino Honduran milk snake. The two-headed reptile was born in captivity and currently resides at Ben Segal Reptiles in Florida. The two heads were actually identical twins that split from one embryo to become two. But the twin embryos fuse after splitting, producing the very unique Medusa. Medusa typically feeds on mice, but ensuring both heads are adequately satiated can be a tricky task. If one head finishes eating before the other, it will attack the slower eater, requiring the owner to intervene. Even the faintest scent of recently eaten prey can be enough to provoke a hungry attack from Medusa. Albino Honduran milk snakes are an incredibly sought-after species due to their stunning beauty and captivating appearance. They have attractive white bodies with bright orange and yellow stripes that run along their length. Their heads have a creamy white color with a wide black band that runs across their eyes. They have a slender body with a maximum length of up to 3 feet and are a non-venomous species native to Central America. The stunning coloration of the albino Honduran milk snake, combined with its rarity and the captivating effect of Medusa's mutation, make it an incredibly desired animal, and explains why it's worth a hefty 50 grand. Now it's time for today's best pick. Today's photo shows the devastating effects of radiation on wildlife in Chernobyl. As a result of the 1986 nuclear disaster, the animals living in the area have been exposed to high levels of radiation, leading to mutations and other health problems. Chernobyl animal mutations. One of the most well-known examples of animal mutations in Chernobyl is this stillborn piglet found on a farm close to the Chernobyl reactor after the disaster. It's on display in the Chernobyl Museum in Kiev, Ukraine. The pig suffers from a rare congenital deformity called dipygus. It's a severe and extreme form of caudal duplication where the body axis completely duplicates at the posterior end. Reports of other mutant animals in the area include a faceless toad and a headless moose, to name a few. The effects of animal mutations in Chernobyl can be devastating. Many of the mutated animals are unable to survive in the wild, and the genetic mutations can be passed down to subsequent generations. Additionally, radiation-induced cancer has been linked to some of the mutated animals, leading to a decrease in the local wildlife population. Wendy the Whippet. Wendy the Whippet is a double-muscled dog who has become an internet sensation due to her unique physique. Her unusual appearance is caused by a rare gene mutation. This mutation affects her muscular development, resulting in unusually large muscles. Wendy is able to jump higher and run faster than other dogs her size. She's been featured on the BBC and in National Geographic and has amassed a large following on social media. She's loved by her owner and adored by her fans. Wendy's double muscling is a blessing and a curse. While she's able to outperform most other dogs athletically, she is also prone to injury and needs to rest more than other dogs. Winged cats. Winged cats have small wings on their backs, usually near the shoulders. Some people believe these wings are the result of a genetic mutation, while others attribute them to exposure to radiation. Also, others blame it to poor grooming or a rare genetic disorder called cutis asthenia. Cutis asthenia, also known as cutis laxa, is a rare genetic disorder characterized by loose and sagging skin, which is due to a defect in collagen or elastin, the proteins that give skin its elasticity. Symptoms vary in severity and may include wrinkles, sagging of the face, neck, and/or abdomen, joint laxity, multiple joint dislocations, urinary incontinence, and respiratory problems. Whatever the origin, these cats are extremely rare, and their existence is still largely a mystery. See you all next time!